Alright guys, so it's been a minute since I've had a camera in my face. I did upload the video of me putting new shocks on my truck, but we got a lot of new things on the farm. A lot of new things I want to talk about. I've been having a little trouble with my, I got in an accident 2 years ago and broke my leg, and so I've been having trouble with my one leg, but I'm feeling pretty good today. I still haven't had a cup of coffee. I'm waiting for that coffee to brew and warm up. But I want to show you guys something that I had just bought for the farm. And I'm pretty excited about it. Unfortunately, I'm not going to get to use it today on we got a new stalk chopper for chopping corn stalks, which that's fantastic. That thing works fantastic. We've had it for a couple weeks now. But, I'm not going to be able to use it on that like I wanted to because Trenton, my cousin, decided to get up and hook his International up to it and beat feet over to where we're chopping corn stalks to bale. So that is not going to plan today, even though we talked about it, but it happens. So I guess we're just going to use something else for the bale wagon because we can't use anything on the stalk chopper. I just kind of ruined the surprise. Anyway, let's go show you. Let's just go show you. Now, I've worked pretty hard to get this far, so I'm pretty proud of this. And you might be able to hear it in the background. Obviously, you've probably figured out by now that it is a tractor. I bought a tractor, and I wanted a tractor with a cab. We'll walk over here in front of it so I can spin the camera around. I wanted a tractor with a cab for air conditioning and heat, for pulling wagons home in the wintertime, grain wagons, hay wagons, and baling in the summertime for the air conditioning, and then of course the enclosed cab, because baling this past year was very, 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 very dusty. But I paid $9,500 for this tractor, and I was able to pick up a new set of tires for the rear end on Marketplace a week ago for $300. A set of Firestones at that. So I'm pretty happy about that. Of course, it costed me about $1,200 to get them put on full fluid, which I didn't want to get full fluid, but that was my mistake. I wanted just, about a quarter of the way full on the tire. So, I guess we'll go for the reveal. Here we go. Yes, so I bought a case, and I was hesitant for a while about whether I wanted to buy a case or not because of parts availability and stuff like that. But the more people I talked to, the more they were like, they're good tractors, you take care of them, so I went ahead and got one. I found this one up in Everett, Pennsylvania. And like I said, I paid $9,500 for it, and it's a good running tractor. I've used it for a few things here and there, but I haven't really gotten to use it hard and heavy yet. So, we're getting ready to rent a manure spreader here in the next couple weeks, hopefully, to clean the barn out. So hopefully I can hook this tractor up to that and use it for that. We'll go ahead and go in and check it out. Now, this tractor, I just started it this morning. This is a Case 1070. So it's got a 541-inch cubic inch engine, and for the most part, the tractor's solid. I had to replace a few things on it. Now, of course, I changed the oil on it. I had to replace the starter solenoid. I still haven't changed the hydraulic fluid yet. Those are the filter housings right there. These are the new tires that I got for $300 off of Marketplace. These are the Firestone Champion Spade Grip. I wasn't complaining because they were pretty good tires. But for the most part, the tractor's solid. They runs good. It doesn't really miss a beat. It runs on all 6. I am having an issue with water in my fuel system, so I got a bunch of treatment in there to clean that up. Change the fuel filters. Now I do have a whole other set of fuel filters for it up at the house. I think I got like 3 sets just in case I have to change them with the fuel system getting cleaned out. But I do want to get it hooked up to the bale wagon, so I'm gonna get it out of the shed now. All right, now here's the inside of the tractor. I do have a radio, which is pretty sweet. I got a blower motor for this thing too. I need to take this down and clean all this out and shit. But I only got 4,600 hours on this tractor. 4,640 hours. Hap and I are going to get hay at the other farm that we farm. I do want to get a phone mount in this thing somewhere for my phone and shit. But you know, I replaced these things. I got this one here. This is the brand new one. So I got the radio on now. But it's very loud in this cab. I'd like to try and quiet it down some. At some point, get a cab kit for it to help quiet it down some in the cab. But let's go get this hay. It's really not. It's not terrible in the cab. It's a little bumpy. Definitely want to try and make some changes to this tractor over time, but for now, like, you know, I saved a pile of money because I was going to get the Firestone, the 23, the Traction 2 23s on this tractor. They were a radial, but I chose to save a little bit more money and go with these tires I found off Marketplace. They work, they're nice. I'm not having any issues right now going down the road with this thing, so let's see how it goes hauling hay. So far this tractor is doing fine, just fine. We're gonna get out and get a good view of it in the daylight. I mean, the fuel gauge, obviously that doesn't work. I think I need a sending unit or something. I want to try and get that working. That's important to me. I'm guessing that this temperature gauge right here isn't completely accurate because they got this one on here. Someone put it on there when I bought it. And it runs just under 170. I mean, obviously that's not overheating. Actually, hold on, that's engine oil pressure. This is the water temp gauge. So, I mean, eventually I would like to get this one ran, like this one, if I can. Trans pressure runs, I mean, like this all the time, which is great. That's what I need. Trans temp doesn't work. I'd like to get that working too. I would like to get all the gauges working in this. I mean, it's just something I like having working gauges. But it's got 2 remotes, and then of course, your draft. PTO is back here, and then you got your gear shift, power shift, throttle. But I think I might have some issues with the remotes. I don't know yet, because I had it on the disc, and I can put that quick in here, that clip. I can put that clip in here real quick. Now that clip you just saw, that was the tractor on the disc, and that's an okay, like it was working, but we just had a little trouble because I guess the cases are different than like an International or a Massey or a John Deere or whatever. So, but other than that, it runs pretty sound. I'm gonna get out and check, make sure there's no water in the fuel bowl out here. I got a bunch. I dumped ATF in the tank, some diesel clean, and some anti-gel in there. Try and get this tank as cleaned out as possible before winter, because I don't want water in my fuel system, and I don't want that freezing. That's gonna suck. So opened this up and cleaned it out 3 or 4 times already. But like I said, I got extra set of fuel filters at the house for this tractor. So there's some oil spray there. I don't know where that came from. I can't really tell whether it will be oil or anything like that. I don't know if you can also see there's a blue belt in there, right there. I replaced that belt too. That's the AC belt right there. Beside it, you can tell. I had replaced the air conditioning accumulator. Now I'm not done with it yet, but I put a big old clamp on here and then this piece to hold this in tight to this bracket back here. And so far, it's been good. I mean, it charges too. Alternator charges really good. It starts up every time, which, you know, that's what I was going for. Because I was afraid when I bought it, it would just click and then it would eventually start. And I was like, okay, it sounds like a solenoid issue. And it turned out to be that. And I was just afraid that I was gonna have to get a starter. I mean, I would have got a starter, but you know, starters are hard to find for these tractors. So this one would have had to get rebuilt. But let's walk out here, get the good side of the tractor. So that's it. And I like it. Like I say, I just wanted something with air conditioning, heat. Taking a load of hay back to the farm. But I also seen, and this is something that strikes me as odd. This hole right here. Please flip it down in the comments. Let me know what that's for. I've seen this on other case tractors, 1070, 970. I'm still learning about this tractor, so I'm still, you know, figuring out everything. But let me know what that's for, because it looks like somebody just straight up cut that out. Other than that, these are the tires. They turned out really good. So we shouldn't have to worry about tires for a while. But I was putting another bale on the wagon. But front tires were good on the tractor when I bought it. It came with a couple front weights too, which I like. Not that I'm gonna buy anymore. I mean, I might, but also probably not. But for the most part, it's a sound engine. It runs good. That's what I'm shooting for. There's a hair on the camera. I got it off for you. You're welcome. But anyway, I also wanted to try and use this tractor this weekend to put it under a working load and get some, you know, not importantly, get some water out of this fuel system and this algae out of this fuel system, but get fuel through it and make sure that we're not going to have any more following issues before it gets really cold in the winter months. So that's my plan. I was hoping to run it on the stock chopper, but pulling this hay shouldn't be awful bad. Going down through here, take a reduced gear here, bump the power shift down. Do some like trimming in here too. Ask the landowner if we can trim some of these branches down so we're not hitting everything with our tractors and stuff. Some of the bales are doing it for us already. But so I think that there's something with the brakes on this tractor. Now, it could be something as simple as it just needs, because I don't know what hydraulic fluid is in this tractor. It could be tractor supply fluid. I don't know. I mean, I personally like to have like Hy-Tran in my stuff. Like that's what you're supposed to run in a case or in an International. That's what's in my International is Hy-Tran. So I'm get a 55-gallon drum of hydraulic oil from Uber for this thing. The other International needs a hydraulic fluid change, so might as well get a 55-gallon drum and do both of them and change the filters on this tractor. And then also on top of that, figure out what's going on with these brakes, because I tried to stop at the bottom of that hill where we went in, and the brakes just weren't really working at all. I've been trying to figure out this tractor. Like I said, sometimes the brakes, you know, I hear the hydraulics bog down and they work, and then like sometimes they don't. So it's just figuring out why. It said that the brake valves were rebuilt, I believe. It might have been the hydraulic valves. I don't know. I gotta look at the listing, because I took pictures of the listing before it got taken down, because I bought it off Marketplace. So gonna look at all that and see what's going on there, and you know, we might need to get the brake valves rebuilt. I don't know, but I mean, that's just something you got to do. Something you got to do with your equipment. So, but for right now, I was playing with them when I got parked here. This one gets binded up, and then the other one, it goes down. Like, if you look here, like I could barely push that one down, but that one goes down way far. So I think we definitely got something going on here. I don't know what, but something going on there that we need to get taken care of. All right, so we're getting another load. Might as well, because it's not a super cold day out today, and we're feeding between 3 to 4 bales a day. Not a day, but like a week, give or take. Probably not even that. I don't know what nonsense I'm talking. We usually put 3 or 4 bales in the feeder, and it usually lasts about 2-3 days, and then we got to fill it up again. So that's a little bit more accurate. But anyway, so we can haul 11 bales at a time, because these bales are bigger and our bale wagon doesn't quite fit 4x5s and stuff like that. It'll fit 4x4s, and you can get like 16 bales on one load, but we don't have a big enough bale wagon. So using the 1070 to haul this hay back, I'm also gonna see if I can get like a GoPro mount in here on the cab, get a little bit better view of the cab. Like, I don't know, let's look at this view right here. If I can get something like put on the back window back here and get you this kind of view, that would be pretty cool. Or like maybe on this window right here, you know what I'm saying? Like back in here, you know what I mean? And then maybe get one to where it can face back there. And then I can run both of my GoPros. I might just buy another one too, so I have 3. Because I only have 2. So it's nice to have other, you know, more options to use for your cameras and stuff like that. You know, I like camera angles. I like to give you guys a good shot of what we're doing, and that's why I like to show everything that I'm doing. Like, I try and show the back part of the, you know, what's going on behind the tractor, what's going on in front of the tractor, all that kind of stuff. So, but I really hope you guys like this video. I'm pretty proud of this tractor. This tractor's cool. You know, I think, you know, a little bit of elbow grease and time and effort, this will be a good tractor. So it just takes time to get things fixed. So I'd like to get that light fixed too. I don't even know if it works. No, it doesn't either. The switch doesn't work. So there's a bunch of crap up in there too. I don't know if you can see it there, but we gotta kind of get all this cleaned out too. Apparently the blower motor is to get to, so we'll see. But I am happy the radio works. Got a full load of hay behind me, and tractor's pulling pretty good. Right when we get around these hills here, going back to the farm, it starts to bog down right now. Like, there, we just backed off on the power shift down to the first gear, and it picks up real good. It's got good power. end twine baler, but I'm over here helping a friend bale some corn fodder. We're gonna split the bales however which way they want to split them, and yeah, this is our new baler. Let me know in the comments if you want me to do a video on that baler. Probably about 26 bales. I'm gonna try and bale up like 30, 32 bales, hopefully, something like that. I got number 17 in the tractor in the baler right now from this field that we're on right now over here. This baler, it keeps binding up on me. It hasn't been doing this lately, but this ear gets binded up on the latch here that keeps the chamber closed, and it likes to keep binding up. So just gotta beat on it like that, get it up so I can open up the chamber. All right, let's see if I fixed it. Okay, it stopped. Thank God. It was gonna roll down in the woods if it didn't stop. So, I'm back in the 1070. Sorry, I had to take off in 4th gear. So I didn't have to do it out on the road. We're hauling one more load of corn fodder bales back to the farm, and then that should be enough for us. We made some of our own, which I didn't film any of that, but I've finally been getting to feeling better to finally film a little bit of YouTube stuff. camera was dirty. I wiped it off for you. So, yeah. That's what we've been doing. Alright, we'll go over and get one more load and then should be done for the day. So, I blew a tire out on our bale wagon. So we had to go do a quick fix on that. And it was that one right there. But we ended up changing it. And as long as there's enough air in it to get us home, that's all that matters. So we're gonna take another load back to the farm and we should be good. Should be able to get 11 or 12 bales on this load. Call it a day. So hopefully, and it's cold today. So after I get this case paid for, the next thing on the list is the loader tractor with cab, because this cold is not fun. Okay guys, so it's like the second or third day after we baled all this corn fodder, and I'm gonna get ready to edit this video and upload it. But if you like the video, please hit like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. And then let me know in the comments what you want to see next. You want to see a video of the baler? You want to see a video of the stalk chopper? Because that was also another new piece of equipment we got. And there's a couple other things I think I'm missing. But let me know in the comments, and I'll see you guys next video.